You're on the right thing. No, you're not. Almost. There you go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Old Growth Gaming. I'm here with,
You were so confident, I thought you were gonna introduce me. I was thinking you were hosting.
I'm here with, what is your name?
Richard Lewis.
Okay. What are we playing today?
Shadow over Route 80. It's gonna be totally not scary, so everybody
We
keep it
found this
together.
on itch.io. It was free. We ain't got too much money.
Easy gas. Basically, I just heard a story. Hold on. Right. Should probably clean up a little. Let's see. Already I don't know what I'm doing. Can't leave, so I'm frightened. Actually, I probably could. Oh. I do not know how to click on things, but that's okay.
Try the E button.
I don't really know how to.
This game's starting to scare me to death.
When you play an indie game, sometimes you don't know what's going on. Oh!
See if you can like fly to the map. I feel like you just got a speed running strategy.
Walk up. Shit. Okay, I pressed all the buttons. It's getting pretty good, huh, guys? I just read. No, I didn't read. You got. Shout out to Lazy Masquerade. Sorry that I got close to the mic there. Shout out to Lazy Masquerade. Because I just heard this story where a girl got murdered because she was working at a gas station at night. And that's not the first time I've heard a story like that. I watched this Netflix documentary and it was very suspicious. This girl got killed, but basically that is never really them being involved in anything. It's the fact that they work at a gas station at night, which I don't know why shady people have decided to be shady there. You can be shady anywhere in town and you chose where the gas is? Okay. I'm gonna need our tech guy to Google what to do.
Alright, so the first layer we're going to try is the only interactable in this area, which would be the door.
Every part of this video is getting edited out up until this moment.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to.
So, let me recreate what you guys missed. I was standing here and I said, I should probably clean up. And then I came over here immediately and walked out the door. So it's kind of nasty over here. I don't really want to go in there, to be frank with you.
You interact with the moth.
Evidently, but it goes away fast. Let me. Oh lord. Didn't know this was gonna happen. Swoosh, swoosh. Wait. Oh god, I'm gonna fight with it. Oh, Lord. Oh, look. That ladder and that light bulb. I'm gonna have to replace that.
As a prior maintenance man in Wendy's, I know that lifestyle.
Oh. X-Files. Okay.
The copyright claim for this video.
You can say the names of stuff that exist. Not a copyright word. I don't know if you can interact with other stuff. Oh god, there's a first aid. That's how you know it's about to get rough.
You dip the mop in the water?
Well, it just sits
Oh,
there.
thank God.
Yeah, I don't know if I was supposed to.
There should be a station or fillet nearby, but make sure you change it whenever you mop, or you'll get in trouble by Chris.
Oh, so you're speaking from experience at Wendy's.
Yeah.
I don't think Chris is in this game.
Behind you. Here at Old Growth Gaming, we like to have fun.
Laker. So clearly I think I need to fix this little situation. We gotta... Oh god, there's so many things. Why don't I just fix it? Oh. Because...
It's the light is Morse code. It's leading to a augmented reality game.
Oh my lord, this is outside. That's where the robbers are. So...
Shut that door. Shut that door.
Oh lord.
That door opened really far.
Yeah, really far. You cannot see the door when out. Anyway, I guess I'll just enter.
Clock out and go.
I'm not clocking out. I'm afraid to walk out. Honestly, if I had to work the night shift, let me go. If I had to work the night shift at a gas station, I would do the one where like it's broad daylight when I leave.
Or you got like a Burger King inside of it.
Yeah, one of those, because I would just go over there every day. First of all, why are there so many spills? Like, what were y'all... Oh my god. Oh. Hello?
Alright, we're going in the half headphone mode.
Hello? Oh! Where's the gun over the counter? I should probably put that out, right? Oh. I think I do need a coffee. I think I'm about to get me a beer. Is what I... Oh! So the noise I heard earlier was the door. Oh. Oh. Is he in here with me? Okay. Oh! Sorry guys, I'm not already afraid, except a little bit I am.
Alright, Landon's backing up to the bed.
Here's the thing, this right now is scarier to me than any paranormal game I have played. I do not want to be killed by a man.
He's about to breakneck blitz.
Is he waiting for me to come fill him up? Is there a gun? Oh my god. I feel like you lose if you go out, right? Isn't that...
I'd say just get it over with.
Wouldn't you lose? Wouldn't you think you would lose?
I'd rather come to him than him come to me.
That seems like the first way to die. My job is to be behind the counter. Yup.
Walking to him.
I feel like I've already lost.
Get in the vehicle.
Hey. Hey. But why is there blood? Okay, I've said all that I can. Oh my god. Is this my bike? Thank you. What is the cicadas? See? I knew he walked in. I knew he was in here. Oh, I'm coming. Hold on. There's a murderer.
What did he mean by this?
Oh. Oh, he's in here. Here's the thing. If it's supposed to be like ghostly stuff, I can manage that. No, I can't. No, I can't. That's a lie from the devil. No, I can't. I lied. Oh, the door doesn't close. Okay.
Oh my god.
Well,
Smoking like a freight train.
you know what I would do? I would clock out. There's no way in the world that I would just stay and let someone kill me at a gas station. Like, if I got in trouble with my boss because I locked the door and went home, I'm alive, ain't I? That's corporate America, am I right, boys? Can I not hop over the counter? Because a minute ago I accidentally did, and
Try that.
I'd like to do that again.
Your sequence break the game. He walked up like the left side.
I did. I came over here. Look. You can't. I think it gives you that so you'll feel good. It's like, oh, you made it. You did it. And then you try to walk forward and it's like, oh. Oh. I just don't want to be killed.
Hey, a flashlight.
Oh my god, look.
That's really bright.
Yeah, look. Look at this.
You have to mop it up.
I don't need the mop right now. Yes, you do, son. You need a mop now more than you ever have.
Feel a lot better with that flashlight.
I feel like this is what you're supposed to do, and I don't want to do it. It's clearly leading me there. Jump scare, jump scare. See, I don't want to do this. Bleh. Now, I'm not leaving.
It's the normal way home you take.
I'm not leaving the safety of the gas station. They can't expect that from me.
Just get on your motorcycle.
Maybe I will. Let me up there. Yes, my motorbike. So let me... Oh, Christ. This is not right. I tell you right now. Every time I do that, it scares me. This feels wrong. But clearly it's how the game goes. But it feels wrong. Everything feels wrong. Everything is wrong.
Right, old growth gaming fans, turn down your volume. It's about to get real.
I'm turning down my volume on my headphones. again, I would like to reiterate that I found this scary because I'm afraid of men coming and killing me at my job. Not because I'm scared of ghosts. Oh.
What if the jump scare noise was just like a duck quacking? Would that still be scary?
If it was like echoey, like quack.
No, it was just like quack.
Oh.
But it still had everything else.
Well, if it jumps up at you. A deer skull? Or a moose? What the heck? My guy says what the heck a lot. So I guess you're not supposed to keep going and get in there, but
That's pretty solid weight.
but that's, you know what? It's fine with me if I don't go there.
Puzzle.
No, I don't reckon it's too much a puzzle. Cause you know what I would do in real life if I found this? I would mind my own business. Someone does a ritual, okay. What if this is based off of the real thing?
The developer worked very hard on this. We have to do the puzzle.
I'm just leaving.
Oh God. Squidward.
This is tentacles. Okay. Who in the chat? Okay, in the chat, drop a oh my god if you've seen Hereditary. You know how the cult is. They're in there. Okay, you know what's scary, seriously?
What is scary?
In like small towns, people think that they really understand like rituals and stuff. And they'll do things like this. They will actually... Jesus Christ, my boss is gonna fire me! Oh, he's gonna be so mad when he comes back and I've done this.
Get the mop bucket.
No, the mop is not all that will help me here. A skull? Are you kidding? Really? Anyway, we probably all, I don't know. Some of you are into true crime. And by some of you, I mean Landon, who I'm talking to. There's been tons of stories where, like, there's ritualistic killings in small towns. Because people just think, like, they think they're part of that. They're like, oh, we know some kids in our town who listen to heavy metal music. Okay. And then because of this, they'll just, wow, there's skulls everywhere. Because of this, they'll be like, oh yeah, it's just a lifestyle, and then they'll really actually kill someone though. This is I've heard about Lazy Masquerade, let me tell you, and Netflix, and I know it's not real, but based on stuff, we got Criminal Minds and not the X-Files, but all I'm saying is in small towns, some people really do think that they're doing like ritualistic killings, and it's just what, they get influenced by music or something and they decide now they're gonna kill somebody? That's ridiculous.
David Bowie makes me want to kill people.
Wait, can I literally just walk down the road and like... Wait a second. I don't know, it just... Like, I don't think that heavy metal music is the cause of stuff like that, but I am saying that every time they interview people like that, they're like, oh yeah, I know this kid in my town and he oh god, there's blood in there, and he always listened to heavy metal music, and what? Have I been able to pick him up the whole time? What did I do? Did I flush a skull?
You're getting the secret ending. God.
Every time I go,
flashlight go?
it's in my hand. I gotta pee.
My heart is racing.
Hello? I was not always able to pick up the skull. And there's no way to turn the flashlight off. I'm not doing this wrong. But I'm not doing it right. What was that noise? See, I'm not able to pick up all the skulls.
Yeah, go over there. Go over there.
No, I really think that one part was designed for me to follow these tracks. Except now I can't freaking see anything. But without the flashlight, I can't. I gotta follow the white lines.
What was that?
Oh, it was just the devil. We're gonna turn our headphones down. It's true, you don't know what's out there. I do think that was the devil. And it's like, the way that they choose is just random usually when you hear about stories like, oh, small town, someone got murdered, these dumb kids were doing a ritual. It's always like a random girl that they went to school with, and it's like, why would you make that decision? Oh, why can't I drive it away?
Oh God. Mop bucket.
No, it's not my job to mop all this. Speaking of not my job to mop, let me tell you guys about my day. Oh, wait. See? Why can I sometimes have them? I couldn't take the one in there. Okay, don't start. I'm taking the skulls. I'm doing what I'm supposed to. Wow. Tried to scare it that time. Oh. Oh. The door shut on me.
Oh God.
That's interesting. Turn my headphones down one more notch. Boom. Is stacking all of my stuff. Boom. Not cool. Not cool, guys. Because it's one thing to scare me or murder me at my job. It's another thing to get me fired by stacking and ruining things.
Not freaking cool.
Not cool. Wait, what? Oh, I get it. It's very clever. Very clever. Oh, look, it never happened. You're very clever. Yeah. I'm looking for the other skull you left me, demons. Every time I pick up a skull, it gets worse. Come in, boys! I'm just saying, if someone was gonna ritualistically kill me, couldn't they have done it nicer?
Quicker?
Yeah, just take me out.
You're always trying to play games with. Let's do it.
Just take me out, boys. See, I heard the door open again. What? What? I'll go back to your shrine for the devil. And things will try to spook me. Oh, I know what I have to do. I gotta put a skull on every, like, pole. Well, now I cannot see what is happening at all. Even a little bit. For any of you who are wondering, Landon has just turned the light on and I just couldn't see the screen. Just none of it was visible. If you don't play this game in the dark, you will not be able to see.
We're still good for the lamp though, right?
The lamp should not affect it, yes. So there is a skull on every one of these as I collected them. Uh-oh.
What the Hades?
Oh, I'm missing one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't know there was 5 unless the joke is like, haha, you're number 5.
That would be no joke, me.
So, because I'm collecting the skulls for them, do you think it's gonna be something like the witch?
What is that? Is that a movie?
Yes. So you've not seen The Witch?
I've not seen The Witch.
Well, The Witch has been out long enough that I'm comfortable telling you the ending.
Okay.
Because I feel in my heart that you won't really watch it. So basically, in The Witch, these settlers... So because they're settlers, they, you know, live on the prairie out in the middle of nowhere. And hold on, I keep getting really distracted by what I'm doing. Let's go here, but just double check. Okay, they're settlers, they live in the middle of nowhere, they have their little homestead, their little farm thing. I don't know why I called it a farm thing if I knew the word homestead, but anyway, they got a farm, and it's, I'm not sure if I'm totally correct on who all this is, but, crap. Really hard to walk around the door. It's the mom, the dad, a baby, an older girl, like an adult girl, almost. And then maybe, I think the twins, I think there's some twins, maybe, and I think there may be a boy and a girl. Oh, there's one in the road. See, I knew to walk down the road. But I completely forgot to, or I didn't grab it when I was there. So anyway, okay, so the girl, bad things start happening on their farm. Their goat is evil, and they call it Black Francis or something.
It's like lead singer of Pixies.
Yeah. So their goat is evil. Why wouldn't it let me pick it up? What scary things shall happen to me today? Scary things start happening on the farm. People die. People get sick. It's not awesome, you know. And at the end, it turns out there is a witch in the woods, or multiple witches in the woods causing it to happen, but the, girl who's coming of age is, actually joining them, and it turns out that she, did sacrifice her family, essentially, I think is the thing. I watched it when it first came out, and I have not watched it since. So.
Is there nudity?
Yeah. The only nudity in The Witch is the witches are all dancing around the fire naked at the end. I think there's no sexuality in it, unless her parents like do it once or something. Hello? See, oh my god, this is Hereditary. I'm gonna have to rise up with. Okay, well, the skeleton is not super scary. And then, as you know, at the end of Hereditary, all the cult members are standing around, and some are naked, and it happens. So that's what I believe to be happening here. But you know what? Let's have a Hereditary discussion. I'm pretty ticked off.
About what?
Okay, so I had this great, awesome theory that it was about mental illness, and it's not. I thought the whole thing the whole time was that they're mentally ill, because she opens with like, my dad had schizophrenia and my brother had bipolar disorder, and like she said that her whole entire family were mentally ill. That's like the first statement made in the movie. And the shadows spread across the world, granting unto humanity an eternal field and purifying fire. All living things look upon crashing waves of red. The end.
No.
That was a pretty good game.
Oh, that was pretty good.
It was scary enough, and it would have been even more scary if,
Anything happened?
well, they did a good job with the noises and the setup of, like, being at a gas station. Things I was disappointed about. I was hoping to go to that place with the red lights.
Me too.
I was hoping I would get to see some of that. I was hoping it would be like, I'm in the cult.
That would have been a good twist.
Maybe it was like that. I don't seem to be sacrificed, and I put all the skulls on there.
Too much of a coincidence. Be true.
Just saying stuff, huh?
So,
The Shadow over Route 80, pretty good. Kind of short. I could see it being long. I could see the story being longer, but also it's delightful.
that was fun.
It did the right kind of scary stuff.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty scary.
I will say that the main scary thing is not scary looking enough. Like, everything else looked pretty scary, and then that thing stood up, and I thought it was
pretty cool.
that kind of reminded me of,
Aragon.
no, why would it be Aragon?
Well, I just had to spout something and see if it would stick.
Aragon was a man.
Is Aragon a dragon?
In Lord of the Rings?
Was there a book series about a dragon called Aragon?
I do not know. Anyway, reminded me of Rec Room. A little bit. So yeah. But the other things were scary.
Yeah, I thought it was scary.
It was good. It was good development. Good story.
So what else about your hereditary theory? You were cut off by the big scary monster.
Oh, okay. So Hereditary, the whole time I thought that certain things, yes, were real, but a lot was in her head. Like, yes, I thought her son really did kill her daughter. And I thought that because of her mother's death and because of her son doing that and stuff, she was getting worse anyway. And she was like living in her own little world with the models that she built. Models is the word for those, I guess. Not miniatures.
Action figure.
So she was kind of in her own little world, and I thought that was like keeping her sane, but also like she was at her breaking point. I thought when she talked to the sidekick, when the paranormal, quote unquote paranormal stuff started happening, I thought that was like a lot of in her head. Even the part where she set him on fire, I thought, yes, she set him on fire, but the stuff about, or no. Jeez. Anyway, I thought the fire part was real because she was going crazy. I didn't really, like, anything that was paranormal, yes, I thought was in her head. Even the part where she thought that he needed to be sacrificed and stuff, I thought she was like finding real life things and in her head manifesting them into something bigger and crazier than they were, like the cult thing and things like that. And I thought, okay, here's also a part of my theory. I forgot because it's been a while since I watched it now, but I even thought the part where similarities were happening in her life, like, oh, my mother used to make those welcome mats and now you have a welcome mat, instead of it being that her grandmother or her mother happened to knew that lady, I thought it was like she sees similar things from her own home everywhere because she lives in her head. So I thought a lot of what we saw was through her eyes. Therefore, we would see similarities in the house and here because all this is in her head. Does that make sense?
I think it makes
Like,
sense.
you can't imagine new things, you're imagining things that exist in your own life.
Nobody else has said this theory.
Not even one. I did see someone say, like, they didn't go into depth like I did, but she said that who I assume is a girl, had a girl name on Reddit, had a stereotypically female name. It was something like Shauna or something. But anyway, she did say that she thought a lot of it was due to her mental illness, and I said, oh my god, me too.
You left a comment?
Yeah, I said that's because I thought that someone would talk to me about it, and I said, me too. I literally thought every part of it was mental illness until the end, and I wasn't scared at the end because I was so shocked. And she just liked my comment.
Yeah, that's pretty good. An upvote. That's pretty good.
Yeah, but I was hoping that someone would be enthusiastic about this with me.
Maybe you said everything for them. Maybe they just could not match what you had to say.
Like, the thing is that it's really good as far as a horror movie goes. It's incredible writing because it's not just like jump scares and all gore. Like, it's subtle and it's very real life into the culty part, like the floating parts. Like, I don't know how he's floating like that, but anyway, most of it I wasn't scared of, that was supposed to be scary, because I had in my head from the very start of it, I had it in my head that it was a result of her mental illness. So like a jump scare would happen and I would be like, that is her like envisioning things. And so I was analyzing it so hard that I wasn't absorbing the fear that I was supposed to be. But great writing. I have not seen Midsummer. I know that's for horror fans. They're like, oh, you guys see Midsummer? And it's like, I want to, but I doubt anything is gonna make me feel the way that it felt the first time I saw it.
I think there's a really good penis scene in Summer. Like
What does that mean?
penis.
No, like something is happening, or just that he's naked? Because Hereditary has naked men, but they're not doing anything. They're just standing there and they don't have clothes on.
Oh, it's a penis scene.
Ugh. I don't know what's implied here with you, but I wish that someone else could watch it and they would talk to me about it.
I can't watch it because I'm too scared.
I know you can. I know. And my uncle is pretty into horror, and I asked him to please watch it, and so we can have this discussion, because my sisters are kind of too young. 13, I would say 13 is a little not good for watching it. And then my grandparents definitely aren't gonna watch it, and then we don't have any friends currently that like scary stuff.
I can watch it with no audio, just so I think subtitles would scare me.
I will say the scene where she finds her daughter dead is the scariest
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to see it.
thing in the whole world, because it is heartbreaking and it's so well done. And I literally, I didn't have a bad dream about it, because usually, like, I'm not so scared of stuff that I have nightmares, but if I watch something right before bed, I usually am still thinking about it, so obviously I'm processing it in my sleep. Just like anything, like, if I'm watching Saturday Night Live and I go to sleep, I'll probably, like, think of the characters or dream of funny stuff. Like, it just happens, you know? But, if I immediately go to sleep, but I will say that I didn't dream about it, but I kept thinking about it. And I was like, whoa. That was so well done. So, I mean, I couldn't have even... I knew that he hit the pole. She hit her head on the pole. And I knew it was bad. And I knew she died. But, like, something in me didn't process that she was decapitated. Like, I just thought she got hit and then she died. I didn't, like, nothing in me processed how fast he was going and stuff. So, when he was like, "Are you okay?" Because he didn't even know what to say. He couldn't even bring himself to look back there. When he said, "Are you okay?" I thought maybe she was like sputtering her last breaths, or like she was bleeding out or something. I could not have anticipated. And the way he just like went home, and oh my god, and he just left the car with her body in it. And you never see her body in the car. Because I know that you read it, but I don't know that it described it like this. What happens is, the camera stays on him the whole time. So she hits. It doesn't show really the hit, it shows that he's going toward a pole. Why are you laughing?
I was just...
Probably isn't in the stream.
No, I was just thinking about a little girl getting her head hit by a pole.
It's rough. It breaks my heart. So, like, she hits, the impact happens, you hear it, and it's on his face only. And he's, like, in shock. He stops for a minute, and he can't say anything. And he starts driving, and just, like, once in the whole drive, he goes to say, "Are you okay?" And he can't finish the sentence because he knows she's not. And it stays on him. He parks, goes up to his room, lays down, does not sleep. So his eyes are wide open, and it's now morning, and it's still on his face, but you can hear his parents' dialogue saying, "Hey, I gotta run to the store," and the dad's like, "Okay, be careful." And she says, "Okay," and you hear the door, you hear it go down steps, you hear a door close, you hear the car door open, and you're still on his face the whole time, just laying in his bed, like, staring blank. And you hear just the most blood-curdling scream, which, by the way, I love that I forget that lady's name, but she used to be in a show that wasn't on for very long called United States of Terror, where she had multiple personalities. And she's so talented, but I always forget her name because I've only seen her in that, and there's another movie, but just her screams were so good because I felt like it was real. I felt it genuinely sounded like the worst horror that anyone could walk up on in their life.
It's a pretty bad thing to see.
And it's like, it's decapitation, so the blood was bad. So she, later in the movie, she describes it to a friend, or not to a friend. I don't think it's when she meets the lady. I think she actually, I forgot when. It's either when she's in the group or when she's talking to the lady privately, and I think it is to a friend that she describes it, but she says that she went to open the car and she's laying there, obviously no head, and she's just absolutely soaked with blood and it's turned black because obviously it's overnight. So she's just like soaked in black blood. And I cannot believe it's really about a demon or something. I don't know if it's a demon or like a god, I forgot because I was so mad. I was so mad that when I looked up what it was about, I was like, I cannot believe this is really about the cult.
What would you give it out of 10?
Probably 10.
10 out of 10?
Because I've never felt that uncomfortable in a movie. And, like, that's what I look for when I look for horror. I'm not into, like, gore like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Honestly, Texas Chainsaw Massacre I like better than I like Friday the 13th and stuff like that. I do not love gore. Just, like, because it's always bad writing. It's always, oh, the killer comes back, even though the killer's supposed to be a regular guy. Why would he be unkillable? He's just a dude. And so, anyway, I don't like gore.
Me neither.
But I like when you, like, genuinely feel like, oh my god, something bad is happening. And it's, except for the culty part at the end where it gets a little wild, most of that felt way too real. Like a family who are uncomfortable with the death of a family member, but also they're not particularly sad. Like, that already sets an uncomfortable scene that's very real. That happens. And then, like, losing a child and the horror she felt and she's screaming, that's real. The aggression she has with her son after that, very real. The dad trying to defend the son who's, like, so in shock he doesn't even speak anymore. That's very real person of them. That's why it's scarier, because you see, like with a slasher movie, you see, like, the stupidest group of people that have ever existed, and they're all sleeping together, and they're all mindless, and they're somehow on vacation, but they're students, and then we have, like, a family of, axe wielding. It's stupid. None of it feels real. None of it feels like, oh my god, that could happen to me.
So, Hereditary is just a anti-marijuana PSA. Is that what we've learned about it?
If that's what you got from everything I just said, then live your life.
I don't think I would ever muster up the courage to watch that movie.
I will tell you that I love horror, and there's horror that I will rewatch, and I could fall asleep watching, and it made me so uncomfortable that I don't think I could rewatch it yet. I think I need time. Because it's been just a month or two. It was the end of October, maybe?
Maybe, I don't remember.
Well, I was watching scary stuff it was around the time you first moved in.
That's true.
It was around October.
Seems like a time to watch.
And I had just went on a Halloween watching spree, and Halloween doesn't scare me.
It'd probably scare me. It seems like a scary movie.
After you get to a certain number in the movies, it's like, why would he not be caught? Are they doing that bad? And why isn't Jamie Lee Curtis dead? Even though I love Jamie, I'm glad she is alive. But it's like, why are you not dead? How are you here? You've went through a lot of injuries you've sustained, my friend.
Shout out to all women actors for keeping it real.
A lot happens to women. Not saying that doesn't happen to men, but a lot of just random murders happens to women.
Talking about movies or in real life?
In real life, that's why there's so many movies about it. But also, the like slasher movies, it's always a girl, so we can get an opportunity to see her chest. It's like, oh, I'm changing, and Mike Myers came in while I was changing and stabbed me, so now I have to lay on the ground dead with my chest exposed. Okay.
I just want to see a big old penis in a horror movie. That's why they made Midsummer.
I don't think we need it either. I don't think it's necessary, because yes, you're vulnerable, but usually it's not that we have to see the nudity so much in someone's life. Like, why are you changing clothes so much? Why are you showering at 2 o'clock on a Tuesday? Why are these people in these movies always naked?
They're stinky, so they gotta shower frequently.
Guess we could end the stream.
Alright, everybody. This has been Old Growth Gaming. We have played The Shadow over Route 80. I hope you enjoyed the game and the review of Hereditary.
We are not keeping all the Hereditary stuff in.
If you,
it's like 2 hours of me saying that.
If you have not watched Hereditary and you've got to this part without exiting the video...
And The Witch, if you've not seen The Witch...
I've not seen it. I still don't understand it.
Director of The Lighthouse.
Joaquin Phoenix.
No. Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson.
William Dafoe. He's hung like a horse.
Why would you know that?
There's a video of him doing naked theater, and he's got like a huge
naked theater, or he's in like tights?
No, his penis is out. And
what kind of theater was he doing?
Naked theater. That's the name of it.
It's a real thing.
Yep.
And Willem Dafoe is thoroughly involved.
He's thoroughly huge. I mean, it was like bouncing around like
you fall in love with Willem?
I'm not in love with them. I was just amazed by how much length he had. This has been The Shadow over Route 80. I'm Jasmine.
And I'm Landon.
And we hope you enjoyed. Love you all. Thank you for the support. And we'll catch you on the next one.